Welcome back to the channel. My name is Patrick and I've just finished trading for the day. Very early. I think I've only traded for about an hour, but I've decided to call it. I do not like what I'm seeing at all. And I was watching one other YouTube video. I mean, he's probably the only other YouTuber I know that actually takes trades rather than just talks about them. So I was watching his channel and he said, for those who haven't traded around this period before, this is the holiday period. So you can't really expect there to be too much price action. And I could see that playing out. So yesterday, quickly give you an update on what happened yesterday, and then I'll give you an update on the trades I took today. So yesterday, I was sitting in this move here somewhere, and I was trying to run it down. Yeah, I was up here, I was trying to run it down to this point. So it eventually got there. So let's see, where was I? Let's switch to, and I can't see that. There we go. So price was trending in the Asian session. I picked it up around here somewhere, and I was trying to run it down to this demand zone. It eventually got there, but when it got to this point here, it just stayed there for the rest of the day. As you can see, it didn't move at all. It just stayed there for most of the day. And I did say in my video, I don't know if I'm going to hold the move all the way to the 30 pips to finish the stage or not. And when I saw that price action, I figured, no. I figured it's better to bag what I've got and then play it out for the rest of the week. So price stayed here for the rest of the day. It barely moved. Eventually got to this point here, which is what I was looking for to get out, and then it moved up as I expected. So again, in terms of reading charts, supply and demand is definitely the way forward. But so it's very low volume. I think New York came in and did nothing. New York session did absolutely nothing. Eventually ran these lows, but that was it. And because of that, I'm expecting the same thing today. Now, that being said, woke up this morning thinking price is going to be a bit rangy, and I decided to try play that to my advantage. So simply buy from demand, sell from supply, very easy thing to do. But when price is in the middle here, doing nothing, and you just started your trading day, it's very difficult to stay out of it. And because price is moving so slowly, you start looking for opportunities. So yesterday, how it played out, I did make some money. I didn't finish the stage, obviously. But yeah, that was a wrap. I decided to get out the move and just call it. So today, price was just ranging here. Let's just zoom in a little bit here. So ranging here from the Asian session. This is the Asian session lows pushed up. I'm looking for price to run these lows eventually. But instead, what it did, so I must have took a sell here somewhere. Instead, what it did, came here and started pushing up to go towards the supply zone on the higher time frame. So it's head towards this supply here. So I thought, okay, maybe I should be looking for longs. And it's just been chopping around. I should be looking for longs because it just come out the demand from the higher time frame. But at the point where I was, where I saw those Asian lows, I wanted to run it first. And it's just stagnating. It is bouncing off the demand. It bounced off demand here, went up there, bounced off supply, came here, bounced off demand here. So you can still trade it, but it's so scary. It's so choppy. It's very difficult to read. If you are trading these markets around this period, best thing to do is scalp it. I've had some joy this morning. I did take some scalps. I did take a loss, but I got it all back, and I made a little bit of profit today. So I'll show you the move I took. Well, I took a few moves. The highlight would be on GU here. So price was it's hit a supply and it's coming down, creating a downtrend. Got to this point. I think this is Asian session lows now. Pushed up, was coming down from here. So this is another supply here, coming down for this supply. I took it down, and from this, when it reached this demand, I was looking to take it up. So it hit there. I was in another trade, so I had to wait a little bit. So I caught this very late. Normally, my entry should be at this point here at 1834. my entry should be at this point here on this candle as it entered this demand zone. So I caught it very late. I think I caught it on this candle, and then London session opened and it ripped up. I think that's why I got out this down move as well. Actually, London session opened and it ripped up. So I caught that move there. Just throw it up quickly, show you my executions. So that's the move I'm talking about here. Caught this candle and it ripped up to, what was that? That's 3 points. So I took that first 3 points and I got in for a second trade, because now it was looking very bullish, so I thought it's going to run these highs. As you see, it hasn't. Normally it would. London session loves to run the previous session's highs or lows, but it hasn't. So far it's actually pushing down. So I took it and I ran it up to here. I got out most of my positions, so that was another 11 pips. So in total, I think I bagged about, well, I took a loss because it was very choppy, spooky price action. So I took a loss about $234 and I got that back in the next two moves. So in total, basically, I am up on the account and I am up on the trade history for today. I think I bagged about 150 today. So there was my 234 loss. That's the first loss I took today. Then bag 50, bag 170, 130, and I am good for today. 150 bag today. Typically I'm aiming for $100 a day. I've reached my target. Don't like what I'm seeing. It's very early in the day. Why not call it a day? So what I may do, I may take a trade if I see a clear setup. Right now this is it's just bouncing back and forth. On my 3 pairs I prefer to trade. It's just bouncing back and forth. Got something here. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So this is US Swiss. It's come down from supply and it's ranging. It's created all these equal lows. Typically London session would run these lows. First thing it does before it even decides what direction it wants to go for the day, it runs lows, right? Runs lows or runs highs. But these lows, equal lows here, we know there's liquidity here. There's stop losses underneath here. There's stop losses underneath here. This should have run it. I did get into a move here actually. I think it was it. Yeah, so I caught, let me throw it up. I caught this move from here down. I was holding it, hoping to run these lows, but you know, very spooky price action. When it got to here and it slowed down, I thought I'm good. I just took it off. I think that was the last trade I took. Yeah, $133 a bag there. I took it off because I had a feeling it's going to push up again, which it did. Makes no sense. So I'm just done for the day. 150 up. Don't like what I'm seeing in terms of price. And I've had a quick look back in historic data around this time of the year. It just stays still. It stays flat. It just choppy, bouncing back and forth. So if you are trading, be very careful. I wouldn't try aim for long TPs. I would just keep it short. Don't over leverage. Don't risk too much. Don't over trade. Just keep it short and sweet. And if you can, avoid it really. I will continue trading. I think I will try to reduce my risk, and I try to take little trades here, even $20 trades here and there, and maybe see if I could get this stage wrapped up before the end of the year. We'll see how it goes, but not very optimistic based on what I'm seeing. But yeah, that's quickly what's been going on today. I'm going to call it. I hope you appreciated this. I'm still trying to get these videos out to you, even though we've got some really choppy price action. Hope you appreciated this. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button, show you're out there, show your support, and we keep it moving. Hit the subscribe button to stay tuned to see how I progress with this account. Currently sitting on, what was that, 1100? No. So we're sitting on $1,181, meaning we've got $220 to do to complete the stage. So if you want to see how I progress, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. Until next time, this is Patrick signing out. Peace.